Good morning. It is just before 8 a.m., the 11th of December. I am here in South Texas, just getting home from work. And I thought I'd do a little video because it was an interesting night for a couple reasons. First off, I'm having breakfast, which graciously provided by the hotel. Got me a banana, got me a muffin. But I'm sad because one of my coworkers, nice young fella, gets onto the bus saying he got free breakfast. And he had sausage and bacon and eggs, and it looked delicious. Well, everybody jumps off the bus and goes to go get the free breakfast. But here's the twist. And it turns out that there was the person who gave him the breakfast who apparently only gave him free breakfast, which is okay, but he apparently has a day shift sugar mama. I need one of those. So apparently, he thought it was coming from the hospital because the one day the hospital fed us all. It was very nice. So I guess all of our compatriots who work with our company who are on day shift, they're at one hotel. And all the folks at night shift are at this hotel. So one of the folks from day shift from the other hotel, their hotel, she apparently, I guess that hotel apparently has a big spread with all kinds of crazy breakfast stuff, and she's packaging up all this breakfast stuff to bring him and nobody else. I'm jealous. I need a day shift sugar mama too. I need bacon in my life, and not turkey bacon either. That's what part of the turkey does that come from? Nobody knows. You could fry turkey bacon in bacon grease, and it's still not any good. It's still garbage. But so it's Texas, so I should be able to find real bacon. So, but right now I'm not, so I'm stuck with a banana and a muffin and some Diet Mountain Dew, which, there's a lot of caffeine in there, but probably not enough to keep me from sleeping. I'm pretty sure of that. So, what else happened last night? So yeah, if you come to Texas from another state and you decide to spend a month in beautiful South Texas, laying around on beaches and going out to restaurants, and you're from a northern state, you might end up sick. Just maybe. And if you do, and you end up in an ICU, surprise, it could totally happen. Adventure travel during a pandemic may not be the best idea. Just maybe. So don't do it. Stay home. Bubble up. Do your bubble. Stay with your bubble. Try Netflix. Pick up a hobby, maybe woodworking. Going out, being super social, traveling, whatever, doing all it's a bad idea. I'm just saying, it's a bad idea. Here we are almost a year into this. let's hold on for a couple more months. Let's wear some masks. Let's distance. Let's practice some discipline, and let's save some lives. One of them might be yours. You might save the life of somebody you really care about, and you really could. And this is the next crazy thing. One of the people I'm working with last night, a nurse, a professional nurse, going on and on about, well, COVID's real, but they basically were just acting like I'm not sure what they were trying to say, but there was a lot of conspiracy BS coming out of their mouth, and talking about how we don't really know about the genetic sequence of COVID. I was like, yes, we've known the genetic sequence of COVID for a while. I'm like, this shit was solved months and months ago. It's been mapped. No, it hasn't. And I pull up documentation for this person, and they're like, oh, look, this sample came from a human. And I was like, yeah, there was a human patient who got this virus, and that's where they found the virus, and they sequenced that virus. No, it's the human sample that they sequenced. And at that point, I figured out this person had no idea what the hell they were talking about. And then it was like everything else that came out of their mouth was like this incredible string of nonsense, and I am blown away that people who are professionals who work in this field don't grasp some of this stuff. And this person went on to talk about, well, if this thing is so deadly, why were there not increases in the death rate in 2018 and 2019? And I'm like, whoa, you understand this novel virus pretty much popped up in like the very end of 2019, right? New virus, not really detected until December 2019 as a whole new thing. Not in America until in significant numbers until 2020, and you're wondering why it didn't impact our death rates in 2018 and 2019. This person has a nursing license. Let that shit sink in. They have a nursing license. The little caveman in the back of my head is very loud right now. It's I just don't even know what to do with this shit. Yeah. And they talked about how it's not really COVID killing people. It's lung infections. It's this. It's blood clots. It's that. It's cardiac arrests. And I'm like, were you here in Texas in July? No, they weren't. They were in some other state. And they were telling me how it wasn't really a big deal. I'm like, okay, so it wasn't a big deal. Have you talked to any of the people around here who are wearing the black scrubs, who work with the company that's going all over the place to all these crisis areas, and see what other people, other than me, I'm like, I was in New York, and I saw what was happening, and I was there. I was literally taking bodies to refrigerator trucks, literally. I'm like, do you think I'm lying? Do you think I... And he wouldn't answer. They wouldn't answer that. But they, yeah. So, and I encouraged that person to talk to some other people, and he, they're just like, oh, you sound just like the news. And then I told this person, I said, you know what, the news cannot show you, the news cannot tell you how bad it really was. You can't put on the TV news the terror in somebody's face as they can't breathe and they feel their body shutting down. And this person has a nursing license, and they're just convinced that. So I don't know. So yeah, so that was my night. So I guess I have to continue working with that person in some capacity, I guess, here and there for a while. We'll see how that goes. Should be fun. I'm going to try to keep this shut because nod and smile. Oh, goodness gracious. It's painful. Because you want to be compassionate. You want to share the information. And, you can have all of the goodness of intent. But at some point, people are just willfully ignorant. And I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. Yeah, and I need me a day shift bacon sugar mama. I really do. I need to find somebody at one of this other hotel who's going to bring me some bacon and some sausage in the mornings because fat guy needs that in his life. I'm just going to tell you right now. That's I need some of that. So, that's pretty much going to be a wrap. I'm going to tie this thing together here pretty quick. I love y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, that's it from Texas. So take care. Have a wonderful day. Love each other. I hope everybody's having a the best holiday season you can have, all things considered. So take care. Merry Christmas. Love you guys. Bye.